So this is the rack that I'm going to be putting this box on. Don't look too close, but it's going to get cleaned up. This is the box that I'm going to be putting on it. I got it from Home Depot. It's actually part of this 3-stack rolling system thing, and they all clip together. But this top one I'm going to take off and put on here, and then I can use the other drawers and clip them on top of it and take more stuff. But what I'm going to do right now is flip this over, and I'm going to cut these nubs off, because when I cut the nub off there's going to be a hole then, and I'll use those holes. And if I reach in my pocket here, I paid $20 for these wing nuts and bolts, and those are going to go through those holes, and then I'm going to make some brackets on here. I made this rack kind of a long time ago, and I had pictures of it while I was working on it, so I'll put them up if I find them. But you can see there's just some angle iron on this bar, which I just kept cutting and turning until it lined up with this rack that I made. And I had this rack sitting here while I made these bars come up, so that I could line them up at least close enough to where the rack is on the center. And then you can see that side's lower than that side. I just didn't pay attention to what I was doing, I guess. But this side's really nice. It has that on the bottom one, and that on the top one to hold it on. So this got 2 points of contact. I like that on this side. But I might have to change it over here, because it's just the one. But I might fix that in the future. But for now, I'm just going to put this box on, because this is like really sturdy already. I can pick the whole bike up with it. So I'm going to clean these holes out with this drill bit. There we go, we got 4 holes, perfectly placed. Okay, if you can see up in there, we're going to have to make some little brackets. I was going to go drill the holes, but my drill was dead. So I found this one, but it doesn't work. So I'm going to take it apart and see if it works. Okay. Drill works. I think the batteries are just shot. Charger says it's fully charged. It also might be defective. I can't tell if there's a light on that or if it's just bleeding through. It might be say defective. But yeah. Those batteries don't work, but that might have been enough time for me to charge this one. Oh my goodness. Jesus. Okay, it's the next day, and I made an extra bracket for the other side, and it does fit in there. It's like I can't even move the thing around. So I think I'm gonna tack those two in place. They're pretty flush in there with the top of the rack, and then I'm gonna make 2 more for the fronts. There we go. Almost. There we go. Okay, I'm going for these two back ones now, and the way I'm setting up these little brackets is I have this piece of cardboard that I have an arrow on the side to remind me which side I did it from. I just put it in and make a circle like that one, and then the same on the other side, and I had to flip it around just like that. And then with this, I just lined it up with the bottom edge of the plate and then punched a little hole right there. And then I drilled it, and then I'm gonna cut it out like that shape. There we go. Yes, perfect. Perfect fit. So yeah, that one's good. That one's good. These ones are still good, obviously. So I'm gonna tack those on and then get this box off, get the rack off, and then weld it all up. I think. Boom. Wow. Okay. Alright, now I gotta take the rack off so I can weld it all the way up. You need a 6mm and a 5mm for these pegs. Oh my god, I thought I launched it across the room. I scared myself. I think the right way to take it off is like that. Oh, don't scratch anything. Okay, it's off. Okay, here's the underside. This is the side I'm gonna weld. Not too bad, and good enough. Look at that. Okay, it's time to do some grinding. Okay, so this is all like, I got it all grinded up and cleaned up. I'll show you right now. Everything's like pretty smooth. There's no like BBs all over everything, and I wire wheeled the whole thing so it's not dirty for the paint. So let's paint it, shall we? Rust-Oleum granite. That's what I'm gonna use. Just try to get it to match that gray that's on the bike. I know this is darker than what's on the bike, but I think it'll be okay. Okay, this side's pretty much dry. I'm gonna flip it over and do the other side now. Hey, as you can see, I've taken it off of the ceiling, and I'm gonna put it back on here. It's all painted, and then I'm going to put the box on it. We're going to see how it looks. I think I'm going to put the left side on first, because I think the right side is harder. Put in the 4 bolts just like that. That's pretty nice. I mean, not gonna lie, it is very nice. Look at that. Just beautiful. The gray on it, I think, really does make it a lot better. Because before, I didn't like how it looked that much, to be honest. It just looked too big. But I think that's because it just didn't look good. Now it looks at least half decent. I know it could have been a lot better with a lot of stuff, but it's functional. I did leave this space open. I didn't put any like things, any bars or anything in it, because I don't actually know how I want to do that yet. So like when I'm ready for that, I'll just grind the paint off a little bit and weld them in and then repaint it. But this is amazing. Look at this. It's like a trunk. A really sturdy trunk. Yes, it bounces, but I'm planning on putting another bracket in there. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. It was a short one, just about this little thing that I was finishing up. Yeah, so thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next video.